animals? Do you like card games? Do you like spending time with your friends? Then Pokemon is the game for you. You will collect cards, build decks, and travel to game stores. You will make new friends, learn more about Pokemon, and win great prizes. In Pokemon, you will battle other trainers with your own custom creation. Every game you play, you will get better. Pokemon is a game of skill using math, reading, and planning ahead. I love Pokemon, and I think if you give it a chance, you will love it as much as I do. I hope to see you at the table. Pokemon gotta catch 'em all.
Hello, and welcome to a special episode of Dyson Dudes. Dudes play Pokemon Sword and Shield Rebel Clash pre release. This video is brought to you by our sponsor, our good friends over at Game Vault. We absolutely love them so very much and want to thank them so much for helping us get this video out. Me and my family run the Pokemon event every month called Poke Kids at Game Vault. That's a way to get parents and kids more involved in the game, give parents a starting position to get into Pokemon without having to spend hundreds of dollars. We're making this video today because I have received quite a few questions about a great way to get into Pokemon, as well as particularly for this pre-release, how it runs. So I wanted to go ahead and go through some of that today, and hopefully this answers some of your questions. Please definitely leave a comment on this video, or hit us up in the Pokemon TCG El Paso group. If you have any further questions, or if you want any advice or anything like that. If you guys like the video, let us know, so that way we can do maybe some other videos of like different builds and things like that we do. Today I'm going kind of low tech. It's just going to be the one camera, this one up here, the mat, and this stuff. Okay, so let's go ahead and get ourselves started. So your kids want to play Pokemon and you have no idea where to start, or you've heard of the pre-release, you know what the pre-release is, and you want to get involved, but you're not entirely sure how to do it. Now, this is a great place to get into Pokemon as a parent and as a player. So, what you should do is go to the Game Vault website. There's gonna go to their store. They have the Pokemon pre-release kits that you can buy for $25. For $25, it gets you a box of the Rebel Clash pre-release kit. Try to get that without it being too shiny, and it also comes with 3 of the Rebel Clash booster packs. Okay. This is what you get for your $25. Now, this is for each person. Now, that may seem like a lot, but you actually get a lot for that $25. Okay, you get a lot of value in this, and again, it's a great way to get into Pokemon. So, what we're gonna go ahead and do today is I'm going to show you what's in this box. Now, this is a sealed box, obviously. I bought this one from Game Vault, so that way we could show you guys just how to do this today. So we're going to go ahead and see how adept I am at opening this thing real quick. All right, got it, not too bad. Okay, so got that, put that over there. So you're going to take this box, you're going to take the sleeve off. All right, let's get rid of that. Okay, and you're going to open this up. Now, this is going to come with a few different things, okay? So you're gonna, first off, the most important thing. Let's go and put everything else to the side. We're going to take this box and put it up here. So this is the rules for this. Okay, this gives you a little bit of fluff on like what you can find in here, but more importantly, right here on the back. Now, this is going to tell you how to build your deck. All of these rules here are going to be gospel for you. Now, if you don't know how to play Pokemon, this does not come with the rules, but you can go on to Google and download the Pokemon TCG rule set for free, and that's up to date. It's and it's all very, very easy. So I'm just going to go into a few of these things. Okay, so first off, we are going to get ready to battle, to build and battle with the Pokemon TCG Sword and Shield Rebel Clash expansion. Here's some tips. So the tips are in here. I'm not going to go through them all, but I am going to go ahead and go through a few things. Okay, you do get your 23 card evolution pack. It's going to have 1 of 4 exclusive promo cards on it. Okay. With these cards here, and out of your 4 decks here, you're going to go ahead and build a 40 card deck. Okay, you're going to use 4 prize cards instead of the typical 6. So you're only going to have 40 card deck, and you're going to use 4 prize cards. So that's the big change. That's the only rule change from the base rules for the most part, is the deck size. Okay, and again, if you're trying to get into Pokemon, this will actually give you the means to pretty much start almost a full deck right out of the box for the $25. I mean, at the very least, you can build a deck. It may not be the most competitive thing, but it can get you playing the game, learning the game, and that's the most important thing for an event like this. Okay, there are several of the tips that we'll be coming back to here in a little bit, but let's go ahead and get into the real meat of this. Okay, so first off, we're gonna look at our evolution cards. Let me go ahead and pop this open. Sorry if that's super loud on the ears. I don't mean for that to be. Okay, so this card here that you're gonna find there, if you want to play online, this is gonna give you the code and the QR code that you need to use these cards online. One of the great things that I love about the Pokemon card game is you basically get 2 sets of cards every time you buy them. You get a pack of cards, and you get one of these cards that gives you a pack of cards digitally. So it's not quite as bad as something like Hearthstone, where you're only buying digital cards. Here you're getting physical cards and you're getting digital cards. So you can download that on the App Store or Google Play or wherever else you want to get it. Okay, so we're going to put that to the side. So we got our special one here is going to be Colossal, I guess. I'm going to just call it Colossal, okay? So I'm going to hold this up so you guys can get a better view. Try not to blind you with that. But this guy's pretty cool, okay? This is a fighting type Pokemon. You can tell by the symbol right here in the corner that he's a fighting type. See if I can get that just a little bit closer. Sorry, I'm trying to do that as best I can. So he's pretty cool. He's got some foil to him too, so he's pretty cool. Okay, so this particular Pokemon is Colossal. He's going to evolve from Carkol. He has an ability, a pretty nifty little ability, but we're not going to go into too much on the cards themselves. You guys are more here to learn the rules of this. Okay, so this is one of our special Pokemon, okay? And then we have Applin. We have some trainer cards, which are going to be very important. We'll talk about those here in a minute. We have Caterpies and Metapods and Butterfrees. We're going to go ahead and we're going to put that here. We got some more cards. So we got Carkol, who we need to evolve him, and Roly-Coly to evolve Carkol. So that's pretty cool. So we got that. We also got some other Pokemon. We got Barboach and we got Whiscash. Okay, cool. So we got some fighting type Pokemon here. We got some grass type Pokemon here, and we got some trainer cards. Now they usually come with a decent amount of trainer cards. I think it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. So yeah, so you get 8 trainer cards out of there, which is pretty decent. Okay. So then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to take these, and we're, as part of your pack that you buy, you get 4 decks, okay? Now, this is in addition to the 3 decks that you get for simply playing in the pre-release event. For right now, during the quarantine, they just give you the packs, whether you're in the event or not. So, but these you want to keep aside for now. These aren't part of the pre-release event, but I will be opening these up to show you guys like what you can do with them a little bit later. All right, so we have our 4 packs here. I'm going to try to open these for the most part off screen so I don't just completely kill you guys with the sound. So let me go ahead and do that real quick. I'll try to keep that away from the mic a bit. Okay. Alrighty, and one more to do. Sorry about that. I know it's kind of boring looking at nothing happening on screen, but that's... Alright, so we have our 4 packs. Okay, so first off, what we're going to do is we're going to take the card for the online game, and we're going to do that. Okay, so we're going to take some of these cards, and we're going to start looking at, I would mainly look at what you get from your evolution deck. So we got a lot of fighting, and we got a lot of the grass, okay? So this is something that you're going to do before you play in the tournament. This is the building the deck portion. For however many sets you get, each person should build a deck. If you have a young kid, like my youngest child is 6, and I had to help her build her deck a bit, in order to get her ready, and then we all played again one game against each other. And then after that, we opened the rest of the cards and continued to build onto our decks. But for now, we're focusing on like the pre-release deck building part before we play against each other. So this is just going to be some helpful tips and things like that in order to get into the game. So we have our 4 packs open, okay? And I'm going to just start organizing some of these cards just a little bit. So we have some metal, we have some electric, we have more green, we have some blue, we have some basics. Ooh, we have a very nice Appleton, so that is a rare card that we got right there. And we got a rare Galarian Wheezing, that's really nice. We got some metal energy, which is going to be very helpful. Metacham, which is a fighting type, so we're going to put that one up there. We got a speed energy, which is really nice. I have quite a few of those from this set, thankfully. And Beware. We're going to put Beware here with that one as well. Okay, so now we're going to look at the next set. Once again, take the card and put it to the side. Okay, so we have Barboach again. We have another blue. We have Stuffle. We have Lotad. We have Growlithe. Sorry about the noise in the background. Kids are having some fun. Sorry about that. We also have some more of that. We have Toxtricity, or Toxtricity, I guess, is how you say it. I'm not a huge Pokemon fan. I only play Pokemon because my kids got me into it. So not entirely sure who he is, but he looks really cool, and that is a rare card. We also have another basic Howlucha. We have our first mine one, and we have a Charjabug. Okay, so then over here we're going to take this. And now we are going to go ahead and we're going to go with the third deck. We have Clefairy, we have a Voltorb, we have a Nosepass, a Wingull, a Phantup. We have, a Galarian Cursola as our rare in this one. Oh, and we got a very special card. So we got a V-type Pokemon. These cards you can get in this pre-release, which is great because these are very rare cards. This one, if we had a lot more fire, this one would probably be very useful. But the thing is, we may not use it here for the pre-release, but this is something that you could definitely try to start building a deck around. This guy's really cool. So for a fire and 2 basic or any energy, you get to choose one of your opponent's active Pokemon's attacks and use it as this attack. Or for 1 fire and 3 basic energy, you can do 180 damage, which is a lot of damage, but you have to discard an energy from this Pokemon. And it's a basic Pokemon, so he comes out and he's ready to go, ready to kick some butt. So we're going to put him right there to the side. We have another energy here, and we have Pole Sand. We have a Training Court, so we're going to put that with our trainers. And then we have Lampent, which is another fire Pokemon. Now we're going to look at our last pack here. We're going to once again take that card for the online game and put it to the side. We have Lotad, we have Growlithe, which is very cool, Squovit, I guess, Mr. Mime, who is now blue, which is really cool, another Caterpie, which is great because we do have Caterpies in our basic evolution pack, so that's great. We got Skyla, which is really cool, and we got Abominusnow. So this guy evolves from Snover. I'm not entirely sure if we got a Snover, but I hope we did. We got a green energy, and we got 2 more of these trainers, and we got a Lombre. So this guy evolves from Lotad. Now, this can be overwhelming, but basically if you're just getting involved into this and you just really want to get into it, I would basically take the cards that you have the most of. So you're going to have, like, I have the most of green, and I have the most of fighting. So we're going to put these 2 to the side right here. So we're going to take those to the side. The rest of these here, we're going to go ahead and we're going to pick up all of these, and we are going to go ahead and put these to the side for now. Okay, so all of these are, these are still very useful cards. We're just not going to use them quite yet. Okay. Now, one of the things for the game is you're going to need energies. Now, if you're just getting into Pokemon, you're not really going to have a lot of energy. You're only really going to have the energies that came with this. Don't let that deter you. If you can, if you have some card sleeves, which you can also buy from Game Vault, which I highly recommend, especially if you have young kids, card sleeve will save your life. I have one right here I can show you. These are card sleeves. You can literally you slip a card into it, and this really, really helps with keeping the cards in all in one piece. If you are just getting into Pokemon, if you can pick up one of the Rebel Clash pre-release packs, and you can pick up a couple of sets of these card sleeves for you and your kids. If you don't have enough energies, one of the things that you can do is use a Pokemon card, just turn it around, and you know that, well, this is an energy card because it's turned around, see, because you can't see anything on the back. So you know this would be an energy card for you. So it's a quick and dirty way to try to use what you have if you don't have enough energy. I'm pretty sure you can ask them at Game Vault. You can send them a message to include some energies for you with your purchase. Energy's really cheap. Or if you guys need some energy, I actually have a lot of energies too. So if you guys need energy, just let me know. Energies, which are going to be these cards here, they're pretty easy to come by. They're pretty easy to get. But I mean, we're all in quarantine right now, unless you're watching this video later and then it's kind of dated. But while we're in quarantine, it may be hard to get onto these cards or some of these cards. But if you have sleeves and you have extra Pokemon cards, you have energies. So that's just a little tip if you don't have access to it. It's actually one of the things that we had to do here. We did have to have some of our energies flipped around because we didn't have enough cards on hand. So take my D&D card and put it away. All right, so we have our cards here. So we have all of our green cards. We have all of our fighting cards, and we have all of our trainer cards. And then we're going to need our energy cards too. Now, for the game, we're going to come back to the building tips here. This is going to tell you should include as many trainer cards as you can. They're important to give you an advantage over your opponent. Just watch out that there may be some that you have no effects in your deck. So you want to look at like Milo, discard 2 cards from your hand and draw 2. That's good. Turf Field Stadium. Now, because we're going to be using green, this is actually good for us because it only affects green evolution Pokemon, so we will keep that. Skyla is search your deck for a trainer card, so yeah, we'll definitely use her. Training Cord is good because once during your each player's turn, that player gets to put a basic energy from your discard into your hand, so that could be really good. Like that Ninetales that we got, if we had to discard our energy from it, that's how we could get it back and put it into our hand. So that's a good synergy you have right there. We have a Quick Ball, so you can play this card, discard another card from your hand, then search your deck for a basic Pokemon, so that's good. Another Milo. Dan is draw 2 cards, then play Rock, Paper, Scissors. If you win, you get to draw 2 more, which is just fun. Professor Research, which is good because if you just got a really bad hand, you can discard your whole hand and draw 7 new cards, so we'll definitely keep that. Another Turf Field Stadium. It's always good to have multiple. Another Milo, which is good. Another Dan, and another Professor's Research. So we're actually going to probably use all of these. So let's see how many we got. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that's not too bad. That's not too bad. 12 is a good number of trainer cards for just starting out for this. Okay. Now the building tips here recommend that you use between 13 and 16 energies in your deck. I would go at the low end of that. I wouldn't do more than 13 energy if at all possible. So we'd have 13 energy cards as well as the other cards here. Hey, Sonia, you're off camera. Can you go ahead and hand me some energy cards, please? She's off camera right now, but she's going to help me out with some energy cards just so I can show you guys what an actual full thing will look like, okay? So we have our I'm sorry, I'm bad with memory. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we got 12 trainer cards, okay? Now let's look to see what we got here, okay? So Medicham is not going to work for us because we don't have his basic card, so we're going to put him to the side too, okay? Energy. So so we have Nosepass and Barboach, which is good, and another Barboach. Well, we have 4 Barboaches. Now, very important, you can only have 4 of the same card in your deck, and that's by name. So if I have 4 Barboaches, I couldn't add another one. But if I had a Barboach V, I don't even know if that exists, but a Barboach V would have a different name than Barboach, so we could have 4 of those and 4 of the Barboach Vs, okay? Let's go, give me Fighting Energy and some Leaf Energy, please. Give me 6 and 6. Okay, so we also have here, so we have the 4 Barboaches and we have 2 Whiscash, which is good. So we do have an evolution there, which is nice. We do have 1 Carkol and 1 Colossal. I like this card so much. I would normally not put this guy in unless I had 2 Carkols, but I'm going to put him in anyway because I really like that Colossal guy. And then we got a Roly-Coly here. So we're going to use all the rest of these. So we have, with these fighting types, thank you. So I have my energies now, okay, and we're going to add this extra green energy in so that's going to give us our 13 energy. Again, I typically don't use more than 15 in a 60 card deck, so 13 is a lot. So we might pull some energy out of here if we have enough cards. But it's a good way just to get your 40 cards, to shore you up, okay? So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we have 10 fighting types, so that's going to put us at 22 cards. So we need another 18 cards. So let's see there, okay? So let's see, we have Abominous Snow. Now, I know I'm going to have a bunch of Caterpies in here. So let's see. Let's get our Caterpies. So we got Caterpies, we got 3 Caterpies, we got 2 Metapods, and we got 2 Butterfrees, which they all evolve from each other, which is very nice. The Lombre, I have 1 Lombre and a Low-Toad. I have 2 Low-Toads, so I actually will go ahead and use this Lombre because I have 2 Low-Toads. I have 2 Applins, and I have a Phantump and an Appleton, so I could use these. So we may be fairly heavy on green. Now this Phantump I'm going to go ahead and put aside because I think we have enough cards here. So we got 3, 5, 7. The Abominous Snow, we don't have the Snover, so we're going to put him aside too. All right, so we have 3, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So that's 13 cards here, okay? So with the 22 cards we have here, plus the 13, that's going to put us at 35, which is going to be too much. We want to have some energy here. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to be fairly even on this. So we're going to go with 5 energy of 5 green energy, and we're going to go with 5 fighting energy. Okay, so we have so we're going to have 10 energy here. So we got 10 energy plus this is going to put us at 32 right here. So that's going to give us 32 cards. So we need 8 more cards. So with 8 more cards, I kind of have to decide what I want to do. I could put in the 3 Caterpies, 2 Metapods, and 2 Butterfrees. That's 7 cards right there, which isn't bad. And with 7 cards, I think actually I will go ahead and I'll put in this Phantump. So that will give us our 8 cards. So we're a little bit heavier on the fighting than we are on the grass type, which is okay. That's all right. That's not too bad. If we really wanted to, we could remove a couple of these things here, but then it just comes down to preference. So what we have here, we're going to take the rest of our green cards here, and we're going to put them to the side. So what we have here now, this is a 40 card legal pre-release deck. So what you'll do with this is, you're gonna shuffle it up and you're gonna play games. Now, this is not a how to play Pokemon video. This is just kind of like tips on how to build this. And I know I've kind of contradicted this here with like using less energy in my deck than what they have here. But this is just personal preference. I mean, if you want to follow this to the letter, this is pretty good. This will give you some fun games. I just don't like having too much energy in my hand because then I kind of get stuck swinging in the wind if you got too much energy. And I have a very bad habit of pulling a lot of energy, so that's just a personal preference for me. So with this here, you'll have your 40 cards, okay? You're going to have your trainers, you're going to have your Pokemon, and you're going to have your energy. Now, the great thing about this here is this is a great representation of what a full deck of Pokemon would do, okay? You have your Pokemon, you have your trainers, you have your energies, you have items, you have supporters, things like that, you have stadiums. So this is a great representation of what you would play with in a regular game of Pokemon. And just with what we got out of here, I mean, out of all of these cards here, we could add some more green, like we could add the extra Applins and the Appletoads and the Low-Toad and the Lombre. We could add all of these basic Pokemon, which can go into any deck. So all of like the Bunnelby, the Scovet, the Haucha, another Bunnelby, Stuffle, Beware, which evolves from Stuffle. All of those guys would work great, and like we could add all of those in. We could add some more energies. We could add more trainers if we have more trainers, if we can get more trainers, which we might get more trainers. We'll see right now. But you could add these cards to buff your deck up to 60 cards, and that is a legal deck that you could play with against anyone else. So I love the pre-releases because they're such a great way to get into a new set or to get into Pokemon in the first place. The last pre-release event, we had a bunch of Poke Kids there, and they all had a great time. The kids, if we get enough kids, the kids tend to like segregate and just play against each other, which is really nice. They're all between the ages of 6 and 12, so they're all like right around the same age, right around the same skill level, and it's great to meet other kids and learn and play and have a good time with that. Okay, now we're not done yet. Okay, so my suggestion is that you take this 40 card deck and you play it against the other members of your family's 40 card decks. I like doing 3 times, depends on how many you have. If you buy 4 kits for 4 people, then a great round robin thing, everybody plays each other once, is a great way to do it. Then what you do is once all that is said and done, you're going to get the 3 more packs that you got, and we're going to have some more opening goodness, okay? So let's go ahead and take our deck here. We're going to put it to the side for now, and now I'm going to open these off here so I don't blow out anybody's eardrums again. I'm not sure if I am, but I can't hear my audio right now, so we're going to do what we can. Alrighty. Okay, so we have our decks open. All right, so let's go ahead and let's look at our first one. Once again, I take the online card and I put it to the side. Okay, so let's see what we got here. So, like, part of the fun of this game is just seeing what new cards you get in every pack. I really enjoy that aspect of the game. It really hits you with that serotonin, not serotonin, dopamine. Gives you a good dopamine hit, whenever you're opening these things, A proven study of board games was shown that you're happiest when you buy a board game, or with a board game, when you buy and open it for the first time and punch out all the stuff and get ready to play it. You'll never be happier with the game than that. I don't know if that's true, but that's what the study said. So this is, a great little, you guys know about card games. These things have been around. I'm not breaking any new ground here. So let's go ahead and take a look. We got a Vullaby, we got a Dreepy, a Magmar, we got a Yamsick, we got a Circus, we got a Luxio. Oh, and we got a very, very rare card. So this card is super rare. This is a gold card. You can always tell that these are very special because of the symbols down here. So this card here, I'm going to sleeve up. Somebody's going to want this card, so I probably won't. I tend not to collect the cards. We only buy the cards to play with them, but I know there's collectors out there that would love this card. So I'm going to put this card right over there. I'll sleeve that here in just a minute, okay? We got some more energy, which is important. We got Hot Trim. We got another Pokeball, so another trainer card, and we got a Lampent. And we did have a Litwick in here, right? No, we had another Lampent. So hopefully we can get ourselves a Litwick. That way we can evolve from there, okay? So already, that's just one pack. So already we're getting some variety in there. So we're going to take the next pack, and we're going to put that online card to the side. So we have another Caterpie, which is good. So that gives us a 4th Caterpie, which is great for our 40 card deck even. But at 60 cards, 4 Caterpie would be even better. We got another Barboach, which is great. We already have 4, but it's good to have more. Arcota right there. We're gonna put him. We got another Stuffle, which is good. We got another Lowtoad. We got a Horror Energy. This one's very nice. I really like this. This is pretty cool. Okay. I do like the extra energies in this set. These energies are so cool in this set. I really, really like them. You saw that we got one of the lightning ones before. I don't even know what that electric power, electric energy. I'm not entirely sure. We got a Electivire right there. For our, we'll put him right there. And we got more energy. So there we got a metal energy. We got Durant, which is another basic. We got another Electrode. And see that Tool Scrapper? See, this is that same card. See, so this is the regular card of it. This is like the super, like, oh, I'm super special kind of card of it, So that's pretty cool there. So we'll put the Tool Scrapper here with our Pokeball. We're going to open up our last set. So you're going to get 7 packs total. 7 of these booster packs when you buy the pre-release kit, okay? I'm going to put that aside, so I'm going to take that card and we're going to put it over here. So we're going to have Corsola there, then a Toxel, we're going to have another Mr. Mime, a Snover. So hey, so we got the Snover that we needed in order to evolve Abominusno. So that's pretty cool. So already we're getting some extra stuff. So I like that. We got Pidove here. Oh, I love this guy. This card is just, I don't know if you can see the picture of this this guy, but he looks so cool. I love the way he looks. I don't know anything about him. I don't know anything else. He looks like he's an angry tree. That reminds me of Treebeard from Lord of the Rings, so I'm all in on that guy. That guy's awesome. And this is going to be our rare card that we got from this one here, so that's Trevenant. We got Ninetales. Ooh, so, well, as you guys could see here, we got Ninetales V, and we got regular Ninetales, which is another rare card. So we're getting some good stuff. Now this guy, he evolves from Vulpix, so you need Vulpix to use this one. But hopefully most of the basic Pokemon are pretty common. We also have another Fighting Energy, which obviously I needed Fighting Energy for my deck, which is good. We got Metacham, which you could do here, and then Morgrim we got there, and Palatoad. Okay, so this is basically what you'll do with the pre-release. Now, one thing that you can do, you can kind of cheat a little bit. You can open up these cards, keep them separate from your pre-release kit, and just try to take out as many of the energies and things like that you can get, so that way you can make as much as you can. I would say follow the pre-release format. I really like it. I think it's interesting. The 40-card deck stuff is really cool, but I can't tell you what to do with your cards. So yeah, this is one more of these. So I figured as we're going to go ahead and put these aside, but I figured as a special treat, let's go ahead and open up another one of the boxes that we got. Well, I actually got 2 extra pre-release boxes for this video. So why don't I'll do some organizing on these cards later. But why don't we go ahead and open up another one of the pre-release boxes, and hopefully we got something very different than what we got this time. But let's see. I think the green stuff is pretty common for these. I think the green stuff is real common. So this is once again another pre-release kit. So this is something like, if you obviously you could order ones just for yourself, but this is more geared towards the parents who are probably gonna order multiple. And I would say, if you got kids, definitely get involved with them with this. It's a great way to get involved and spend time with your kids. I sing the praises to Pokemon because my youngest daughter, Maddie, didn't really have too much of an interest in improving her reading skills until she started looking at the Pokemon stuff. So, I mean, once she saw that, we basically had a house rule that if you couldn't read the rule on the card, you couldn't use it, that really spurred her into high gear in order to start reading even more, so that way she could use all of her cool cards. All right, so let's take a look here. We're going to do this. We're just going to try to pretty much open up everything on this one, just so you guys can see everything. So once again, this building tips is super, super nice. That's great. Okay, so already we got a Flapple as our specialty card this time instead. Go to open that off here so you guys don't have to hear the crinkling too much. All right, so let's see what we got. I think we're going to have some more Butterfrees and Caterpies and stuff, but Flapple and Applin, we got another Turffield. A Hop. Hop is going to be your best friend. Milo Dan. We got some Caterpies and Metapods. Yep, and Butterfree. So yeah. So we got another Speed Energy for that one. We got some more of those. Ooh, and we got Sphinx and Luxio and Luxray. This guy I really like. I really like this guy from the set. I was not lucky enough to get one of these in the pre-release that me and my family did earlier today, yesterday. But yeah, this guy, he ate my lunch pretty hard during our thing, so he was really, really cool. So we have our electric type, we have our trainers, we have our extra electric type energy, which is really nice. We have our green Pokemon there, and of course we have our online card. Okay, so let's go ahead. I'm gonna be talking while I start popping some of these open real quick, just so. This isn't typically something that we do here at Dyson Dudes. We don't really focus on this, but this is something that my kids really enjoy doing, so it's something that I really wanted to give back. Like, I get so much enjoyment from Pokemon with my kids, and we get to be competitive. We're constantly building new decks, and I'll let them go wild and build decks that they want to build, and for building purposes, they watch the show a lot. They'll get a new favorite Pokemon and they'll want to build a deck based around that Pokemon, and we'll do that constantly. And that's a great way to get into the game. This pre-release thing is fantastic, but moving on further than the pre-release, it's great to just play with the card, with the Pokemon that you like the best. So we got all of these open. We're gonna go ahead and I'm making a mess over here, but that's all right. So we're going to look at some more Pokemon cards. So we're going to take that. We're going to put it aside. I know there's some guys that do some very special stuff with like how they always reveal like the rare cards at the end, but I don't know what the ratio is for that, so I'm not even going to worry about it. So we have some blue Darumaka, I guess, Galarian Darumaka. We got Hatena. We got Scyther. Oh, and by the way, for the parents who don't know much about this, the new Pokemon Sword and Shield game has a lot of these monsters and like the trainers or characters from the game and stuff like that. So it's a cool way to bring your kids in. If they play the Sword and Shield on the Switch, then they see this stuff. They may be like, "Whoa, that's really cool! Like, I want to do this. I want to play this." And it's a great sneaky way to teach them math skills and reading skills and problem solving skills. So it's great to kind of sneak that in there. We got another Nose Pass. We got Wingull. We got another Applin. We got Barraskewda. We got some more energy. Scoop Up Net, which is great, especially for Luxray. Yeah, my wife really gave it to me with that guy and that Scoop Up Net combo. She really just kept bam, 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 hit me with him really hard. I'm not going to forget that beating for a while. I almost called the police and followed her for domestic violence, but you know how it is. Okay, so we also have Chatot, and we have a Charger Bug that we're going to put over here. Okay, so next one of these, let's go ahead and do this again. So once again, remove that guy and put him off to the side. Now, I don't keep these. I was playing the online game for a while. I don't, but I stopped. I actually have a huge stack of this stuff. So if anybody's out there that really wants these things, let me know. If not, then they pretty much, I give most of them to a good friend of ours over at Game Vault by the name of Josh. And we'll continue to give him a bunch because he helps us out so much. But if anybody else wants to collect these, I'll throw some your way too. Okay. So we got, I love metal type Pokemon. So I love getting metal types. So this is Honedge. Litwick. Hey, we got the Litwick we wanted. So that's good right there. We'll put him on camera so you guys can at least see him. All right, so then we have Carsola, we have Binnacle, we have another Scyther, we have, ooh, that's a shiny Milo, that's pretty cool, that's a pretty cool shiny Milo. And we got Mandibuzz, which is going to be our rare for this one. That's going to be a dark Pokemon. I like dark and metal, it's my two favorite types. I think I'm going to be building a dark and a psychic deck this time. Well, we'll see how that goes. Got another green energy, which is important because green's going to be pretty big in what you get. Capricious Bucket. Which is good if you're going to run blue, which my youngest daughter is running blue, so she's going to be happy to get another one of those. And Turffield Stadium, and a Carkol, which is good because he evolves from Roly-Coly, so that's good. All right, let's get another one of these in here. Normally I stream this stuff, but I'm simply uploading this video. Probably should have streamed it, but that's okay. So that way I can answer your guys' questions while we're doing this live. But I will answer every question we get on this video. I will answer any questions that we get on this or on the video as it's linked on the Pokemon Facebook group and the Game Vault Facebook group and the Dyson Dudes Facebook page. So I will be answering questions on there as well. We got Roly-Coly. We got a Stunky. We got a Clefairy. We got a Voltorb. A Nosepass. We got the Probopass, which is cool. This guy evolves from Nosepass. So this is a metal type that actually evolves from a fighting type. So that right there means, ooh, that's some synergy right there. Maybe you want to get yourself either some fighting type and some metal type and make a deck out of it, or because this fighting type doesn't need any fighting energy, can use any type of energy, maybe you could put this guy just in your metal deck and just go full metal. That'd be fun too. All right, this guy's one of my favorite, Grimmsnarls. I really like this guy. This is the guy who I got in the pre-release yesterday, so I really like this guy. This guy's fun. We got some more energy. We got more Penko. Or more Pico, excuse me, another Capricious Bucket, and another Horror Energy. So that's fantastic there. And, of course, we're going to put that guy to the side. We got 4 more, guys. Stick with me. If this is too boring, just let me know. Click away from the video. But not yet, because there'll be something special at the end. I'm not going to tell you what it is, because that way you have to stay at the end. All right, stay till the end. Okay, and don't just fast forward. That's cheating. Volibee is going to be coming out next. Sorry, we'll go ahead and we'll pull this guy out. So Volibee is next. He is a dark type. Then we have Corsola. We have Toxel. Sorry if you can hear my kids in the background. I do have kids. Mr. Mime. We got Snover. So another Snover to evolve that one bigger card. So that's good. I forget the name already. Bad with names. We got another Wingull. And we got a Spiritomb. That is our rare out of this one, so that one's pretty nice there. We have a Metal Energy. We have a Mascarin, which evolves from Suckrit, which I know, or Circuit, which I know we've gotten. We got a Nugget, which is really nice. And we have another Tranquil. So we got 3 more packs to go. Let's do it. Okay. So we got Wingull here. We got another Phantom. We got a Bronzor, which is a metal type. We got another Toxel. We got another Applin. Ooh, we got a nice and shiny Roly-Coly, so that's cool stuff. Another Toxtricity, so that's cool. And he evolves from Toxel, so this guy evolves into him. And we got a few of him now, so we may have the makings of a pretty good electric deck. So that's pretty cool there. We got a Mind Energy. We have a Palatoad. We got a Morgram, which Morgram is going to go into the second stage of him. So he from the Impdimp, comes into Morgan, then turns into Grimmsnarl. And I really like that combo. I really like that card. That he was good. I really liked him. Then we have a full heal, and once again, I forgot to pull that out and put it to the side. So 2 more to go. Oh yeah, out of our other side deck, see, we did get Morgram there, so we already have a full evolution cycle, at least 1 through on that. So that's pretty cool. All right, so once again, pull that guy out. Pidove is a basic Pokemon. We got another Darumaka, or Drumaka, excuse me. We got Hatena. I'm sorry if I'm butchering the names. If you guys are Pokemon fans and screaming at your screen, I'm so very sorry. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. Now, I do see something interesting here, so I'm going to put that guy at the end. Okay, so we got Scyther. We got another Nose Pass, which is really cool. Ooh, we got another shiny Scovet, which is really nice, really nice. We got a Fire Energy. We got another Horror Energy. We got a Heatmore, which is a fire type. We haven't got a whole lot of fire type out of this, but that's okay. A Morpeko, which is really nice. And we got Dragapult V. Very nice. This guy I actually got one out of my other packs. So this is going to be my second one of this guy. I really like this guy. He's one of the reasons I want to build a Psychic and a dark deck. So I really like this guy. So that's really cool. So I'm going to put him right there because he's going to have to go into a sleeve. And last pack, guys. Last pack. If you guys have stayed with me this long, 41 minutes, then you guys are the true OGs, okay? So now this is Galarian Kosola. This is another Litwick, another Sphinx, another Roly-Coly, that's good. Another Applin. Oh, my lord. We got Darumaka again, and we got Copperjaw V. So we got another V card. So that out of this pre-release pack, it was 2 of these guys. That is amazing. And this guy, this guy's got Adamantine Press, which during your opponent's next turn, this Pokemon takes 30 less damage. It does 90 damage on its own. Then he has an even bigger attack that does 180 damage. That guy is a beast. I really like that guy. That guy's really cool. I didn't get any of the Dynamaxes in here, and that's okay. Those are kind of really rare. But that's really good. I like that. I got that guy. Okay, we got some energy here. We got a Shuckle. We got another Luxio. We got another Durant, so more metal, and of course that last card that I always forget to pull out. So that's it, guys. If you like the video and you want you've bought some Pokemon stuff, you picked up starter decks, and you want to kind of move on from there and build new stuff. If you guys want to do stuff like that, hit me up. Let me know. We may even be able to do it like on a Zoom call. Maybe multiple parents can get together and I can call you guys up at the same time. You guys can ask me questions and we can go through cards and stuff together. This is not my typical job, so I will try to fit that in as I can. I'm working on a small project right now for my Dungeons & Dragons game for Dice and Dudes, but that can always take a backseat for a little bit. I do want to try to get more and more parents doing this, and please, if you can, go to Game Vault online. Either have the stuff shipped to you. It'll if you live in El Paso, it'll only take a couple of days. But please use Game Vault to pick up the pre-release kits and try to use them as much as you can. Small businesses are the backbone of the hobby industry, especially for stuff like Pokemon and things like that. Like, yeah, you can go to Target, you can go to Walmart and go all of that, but they constantly mix their stuff together. You never know what they're going to have. You can't order anything specifically from them. Your local game store, they can really help you out. They can get you the exact cards you need if you want to build a particular deck. If you need help with deck building, anything like that, help them out. Spend your money there. If go in, play games there, buy your snacks, that stuff there. Like, it's really important to, especially with everything that's going on with COVID and everything else. It's really, really helpful if you guys can use your local FLGS, your friendly local game store, and sink some of that stimulus money into them and help them out. Make sure that they can keep the doors open. So when all this is said and done, we can keep having Poke Kids events every month. We can keep having D&D every week. We can keep having their Thursday and Saturday Pokemon tournaments, which is another great way to get your kids in and playing against other people and meeting new friends. It's really easy for kids to meet friends if they have a shared interest, and if they love Pokemon, it's really easy to make friends with somebody else who loves Pokemon too. So guys, I want to thank you so very much for joining me. Sorry for the low quality of this video, or the low production value of this video. It was basically just me talking with the camera. I hope you guys enjoyed the commercial at the beginning. And the special thing at the end of this video is me telling you that I love you, and I hope you will buy Pokemon cards for your kids. That's right. I suckered you in, which is kind of trying to bait the hook a little bit, but hey, I got you to the end, and that's what matters. I'm willing to sell my soul for that. That's okay. So guys, thank you so much for joining me. I want to thank you all very much. Please check out our other content on Dice and Dudes if you guys like Dungeons and Dragons or board games, things like that. We're kind of in a lull right now, but we'll be back to it once the quarantine is lifted and we can all gather up again. We definitely don't want to break quarantine or do anything of that. We're trying to follow all the rules that we can. I hope you guys have enjoyed the unpackaging of this stuff. And like I said, any advice you guys need or anything else, I'm not the best at Pokemon. Josh and Sinaway are at Game Vault are way better than I am at this stuff. I mean, super, super way better. The only reason I do it is to get other people to play against my kids, which is a selfish reason. But hey, it helps you out, helps them out, helps me out. It's all good. Uh, Oh yeah, this mat too, the mat that the cards are on is also currently at Game Vault. They just got them in. I did buy this because I did like the look of it. So this is a early birthday present for my wife. So hope you guys, if you guys like what you see, again, please use Game Vault. I'm rambling now, so I'm gonna go ahead and call this right where it sits. So guys, once again, thank you very much, and remember, from us dudes to you dudes, keep rolling dice. Good night, everybody.